Kyle Richards' latest blast from the past left many fans gobsmacked. On Friday, September 26, the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills cast member posted a throwback photo from her teenage years. And if you had told us the snap was taken yesterday, we would have easily believed it. Kyle Richards shares a throwback photo from her teenage years. 16-year-old me, she captioned the post. Some things never change. The image proved that Kyle's love for dogs and affinity for fun headwear weren't anything new, as she was photographed petting a golden retriever while rocking a classic Kyle ensemble: a black-brimmed hat, a pair of jeans, and a cropped black jacket. The Instagram has since received more than 21,000 likes and over 100 comments from fans and loved ones, many of whom gushed over Kyle's timeless beauty. Wow, commented Farrah Brittany, Kyle's first daughter from her previous marriage. Fans mistake Kyle Richards for her daughter Sophia Umansky. Several users confessed they initially thought the girl in the photo was Sophia Umansky, the 25-year-old daughter Kyle shares with her estranged husband, Mauricio Umansky. OMG, that looks so much like Sophia. Good genes. And of course the hat, one fan wrote. I thought it was Sophia, another added. Kyle was clearly flattered by the comparisons and said she could also see the resemblance. Kyle Richards opens up about her Beverly Hills upbringing. It's no secret that Kyle loves taking a walk down memory lane. Over the past few years, the Beverly Hills mom has blessed fans with old photos from her pre-Bravo days and life as a child actor. She shared pictures of her and Mauricio's Colorado ski trip at ages 21 and 22, respectively, as well as photos of her drastic 1990s hair evolution, which included long blonde locks and a choppy bob. Kyle spoke about her upbringing in a 2012 interview with Parade magazine, insisting her childhood was pretty down to earth. Because I was a child actress, I had a different experience than most who grew up in Beverly Hills, she said. I was going to the set every day in Simi Valley and riding horses on the set of Little House on the Prairie and catching tadpoles in the stream. It gave me a glimpse into a different world, which I really appreciate now looking back as an adult. In Beverly Hills, everybody is very privileged and has help and drivers, so it was a nice break from that. She continued, it was always very important to my mom that we were down to earth. She made us clean our own rooms and wash our own cars. That's how I was raised, and that's how I want my daughters to be raised. The evolution of Kyle Richards, from teen star to RHOBH icon. Kyle Richards' throwback photo didn't just spark nostalgia. It reignited conversations about her unique journey from a teenage actress to one of Bravo's most beloved housewives. Fans who have followed Kyle since her Little House on the Prairie days know she has always embodied a blend of Hollywood glam and relatable down-to-earth charm. Looking at that 16-year-old girl with a golden retriever at her side, it's clear Kyle's core values haven't shifted much. Even now, she frequently posts about her dogs, often joking that her home is basically a zoo thanks to her brood of furry companions. The brimmed hat? Still a staple, and that hint of youthful confidence. Fans say it's the same energy Kyle carries onto every reunion stage. One fan comment perfectly summed up the sentiment. Kyle has always had that sparkle. It's not something you can buy or fake, she just has it. Family resemblance sparks buzz. The fact that so many fans mistook the throwback for Kyle's daughter Sophia Umansky speaks volumes about the Richards-Umansky family's shared genes. Sophia, known for her radiant smile and low-key style, has always been compared to her mom, but this post pushed the resemblance into overdrive. Sophia herself chimed in on Instagram with laughing emojis, writing, I literally thought you borrowed my photo and posted it. It wasn't the first time Kyle's daughters have been compared to her younger self. Farrah Brittany, Alexia Umansky, Sophia, and Portia each carry traces of their mother's signature look, almond-shaped eyes, dark hair, and effortless style. though each daughter has developed her own identity. Kyle has often expressed how proud she is of her daughter's individuality. In a 2021 RHOBH confessional, she noted, "I love that each of my girls is so different. Farah is the organized one. Alexia is independent and adventurous. Sophia has a calm confidence, and Portia, well, Portia is basically me with sass turned all the way up." The throwback photo simply reinforced what longtime fans already knew. Kyle has managed to pass down not just her looks, but also her resilience and charm. Revisiting her Beverly Hills roots. Kyle's reflections on her upbringing add another layer of meaning to the viral photo. Although many assume her childhood was all Beverly Hills glamour, Kyle has repeatedly emphasized the importance of grounding influences in her life. Her work on Little House on the Prairie provided a sharp contrast to her elite zip code. While other kids her age were chauffeured to private schools, Kyle was running barefoot through streams and memorizing lines under the hot California sun. That early exposure to both privilege and simplicity shaped the woman she became. Kyle's late mother, Kathleen Richards, played a huge role in this balance. Kathleen was known for her tough love approach, insisting her daughters do chores, save their money, and understand the value of hard work despite their Hollywood surroundings. "I never wanted my kids to grow up entitled," Kyle has echoed in interviews. "That's why I still make them do their own laundry." The power of nostalgia in a tumultuous time. Kyle's throwback couldn't have come at a more poignant moment. With her marriage to Mauricio Umansky under intense public scrutiny and swirling rumors about their future, fans saw the post as a reminder of Kyle's resilience. Several comments touched on this, with one fan writing, "Seeing 16-year-old Kyle just reminds us how strong she is. She's been in the spotlight her whole life, and she always comes out shining." Another added, "This is why people love Kyle. She's vulnerable but strong. Even when things are hard, she shares pieces of herself with us." Indeed, Kyle's ability to share her past with humor and humility has made her one of Bravo's most relatable stars. Whether it's flipping through old family albums or admitting her 90s hair mishaps, she always manages to strike the perfect balance between celebrity polish and approachable realness. The Richards sisters' legacy. Of course, no discussion of Kyle's teenage years is complete without mentioning her sisters, Kim Richards and Kathy Hilton. The trio has long been a central storyline in RHOBH, with decades of family history fueling both heartwarming and dramatic moments on screen. Kyle's throwback post sparked memories for fans of the Richards sisters' early Hollywood days. Before the Bravo cameras, they were known as the ultimate child star siblings. Kim's role in Escape to Witch Mountain and Kathy's early modeling work often overlapped with Kyle's acting gigs, creating a unique sisterhood forged in the spotlight. Though their relationships have faced turbulence, particularly between Kyle and Kathy in recent RHOBH seasons, throwbacks like these remind fans of their shared foundation. As one commenter noted, "Seeing young Kyle brings me right back to those classic Richards sister moments. No matter what, you can't take away their history." Fans call for a Richards family special. The viral response to Kyle's teenage photo has even reignited calls for Bravo to produce a Richards family special or documentary. Social media threads quickly filled with fans suggesting a limited series chronicling the sisters' Hollywood upbringing, their mother's influence, and their transition into reality TV royalty. It would be like the Kardashians, but with more drama, more history, and more hats, one fan joked. While Bravo hasn't announced anything of the sort, Kyle herself hasn't ruled it out. In past interviews, she's admitted she's open to exploring more of her family's backstory, as long as it's authentic and not overly dramatized. Kyle's enduring connection with fans. Perhaps the most touching aspect of the throwback post was the outpouring of love from fans. Amid the chaos of public speculation about her marriage and friendships, Kyle has remained a steady figure in the Bravo universe, earning admiration for her vulnerability and humor. "She's the heart of RHOBH," one fan declared. "This post just proves it. She gives us drama, but she also gives us heart." Another added, "Kyle is timeless, not just in looks, but in how she connects to people. That 16-year-old girl grew into a woman we all root for." Looking ahead, as Kyle gears up for another season of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, fans are eager to see how her past continues to shape her present. Will we see more vintage family photos? More candid reflections on her childhood? If the reaction to this single throwback is any indication, the answer is a resounding yes. For Kyle, nostalgia isn't just about looking back. It's about showing fans the threads of consistency that run through her life. Her love of family, her grounding values, her passion for animals, and her ability to laugh at herself. Whether she's 16 in a brimmed hat petting a golden retriever or 55 navigating Bravo reunions, Kyle Richards remains, at her core, the same girl she's always been, and fans wouldn't have it any other way.